Good morning. So I just practiced my morning practice and I thought that I'd put together another little clip. I got lots of good feedback from some of you about the clip that I sent, I think it was last week. Anyways, what I thought I'd add today, you can see I've got my heater and my tea, so I've just finished up my physical practice and my meditation. Typically I would do the breath in between, so I do my physical practice, I do some pranayama, and then I sit in meditation. But I'm bringing this to you now, okay? So you take a strap, and then we put it around our rib cage, right? So you want to have a yoga strap, and if you don't have a yoga strap, you can use, a nice sash or a scarf, as long as you can pull it in nice and tight, and it stays tied tight. All right, so we take this, and we tighten it up as best we can, and what I want you to do is take a nice big inhale, and then exhale, and then tighten it a little bit more, so that it's still a little bit firm on your exhale. So it doesn't feel like it's going to fall down. All right, and then get comfortable in your seated position. You can be here as I am with my legs here. You can be sitting in Virasana posture on your shins. You can be sitting even on a chair. All right. So close your eyes, and well, actually, you can keep your eyes open at first. Let's sort of look at the points of where we're going to be breathing. You're going to breathe to the rib cage. So your very initial breath goes here, goes out to the strap underneath your arms, right on the ribs. And you breathe as much as you can. Don't force, but it's got pressure. You're pushing out into the restriction of the strap. And then you let your body fall away on the exhale. So we'll do that for a period of time, and that's really where we want to spend most of the focus. After that, we'll adding a little bit of breath to the back and a little bit of breath to the front so that we can fill out the whole experience. Okay? So close your eyes. Inhale, so it's Ujjayi breath, gentle Ujjayi breath. You're breathing in and out through the nose. And you allow the breath to push out into the sides of the ribs and then relax. Now notice if your shoulders went shrugging up next to your ears, and if they do, then don't go that big, and really think of a heaviness sitting on top of your shoulders so that you're not lifting up. You're only breathing so much as the shoulders remain quiet, and the breath is all going lateral out to the sides, and then falling away. Right, so you want to find your own rhythm. You're breathing in and out through the nose. And we come to a place of silence. So when you'll be doing this on your own, please do it in silence. And the piece that I'm going to read to you talks about that silence. And so I want you to sort of take the information from this clip, but then integrate it into why you would be sitting and doing this in silence. And what's great about this is you can do this anytime, anywhere. Keep a strap in your car, and take a few moments in a parking lot and do it. You can keep a strap at work. You can take a few minutes to carve out some time at lunch and or throughout your day. All right. To your breathing. What sleep does for our body and nervous system, silence does for our mind and spirit. All the discordant conditions in our life are greatly due to our lack of coordination of both physical and mental forces. Until we learn to think and act with calm, unruffled attitude, we cannot make our life productive. The practice of silence is a very great help for acquiring evenness of mind and tranquility of body. The silence which leads to efficiency, however, is not a negation or a state of merely sitting and doing nothing. Rather, it is experienced only when the whole being has been unified and is flowing through one channel in perfect rhythm. The productiveness of our activity depends entirely on what we put into it. And in order to put our best into each thought and action, we need to order our mind and gather up all our scattered forces to establish our equilibrium. And we cannot do this unless we withdraw from an internal and the intervals from withdraw with intervals from the haste and noise of outer occupation. That is why yoga and those who are seeking earnestly for light look upon the practice of silence as essential to their spiritual progress. Right? So they say that yoga, and those of us seeking this equilibrium, must take the time to silence. So now take your breath to the sides and to the back, and then relax all the way down. I say down or out, right? Whatever it feels like for you to relax and to have all the breath gone. Inhale again, out to the sides, into the back, and then all the way out. Let's integrate the front as well. Inhale out to the sides, back and front, filling up the tension all the way around the circle of the ribs. And then exhale. Again, out to the sides, into the back and into the front, and then all the way out. Good, you're going to add one more element as you take the next inhale, out to the side, out to the back, out to the front, and then pause. See if there is, at the very apex or the very peak of that breath, an ability for you to just pause. Don't hold tension, relax the jaw, relax the shoulders, stay soft and yet full. And then exhale all the way out, and take that time to get all the breath gone. Good, I'm going to ask you to do two more here with me. Good, and then the challenge I'm going to pose to you is, can you carve out some silence? Can you spend some time linking the mind, the body, and the spirit with breath, pranayama? Can you find some time each day to just purposely be silent and to hear and feel your own breath and body? Okay, so have a good week, practice away, and I look forward to seeing you back here in the studio either this week and or next. All right?